2026 Hyundai i30 N Sedan, and it might be one of the last affordable performance sedans that still feels properly alive. You have a turbocharged engine, front-wheel drive, a dual-clutch auto or manual option, big brakes, Michelin tyres, adjustable drive modes, and one of the loudest personalities in this part of the market. It is not the newest car inside, and it is not the most refined small sedan you can buy, but that is not really the point. The point of the i30 N Sedan is simple. It is built to make normal driving feel fun. Here are the video timestamps if you want to skip to a specific section. From the outside, the i30 N Sedan makes its intentions pretty obvious. This is not a regular small sedan with a slightly sportier bumper. The N treatment gives it a much sharper, more aggressive look, and even a few years after launch, it still has plenty of presence. At the front, you get a low, wide-looking nose, sharp headlights, and a more aggressive front bumper that gives the car a properly angry face. It is not subtle, but it suits the car. Move around the side, and the stance is one of the best parts of the design. It sits low, the body looks stretched, and the 19-inch forged black alloy wheels fill the guards nicely. Those wheels are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres, which is exactly what you want to see on a car like this. It shows Hyundai has not just added visual upgrades, it has given the car proper performance hardware. The sedan shape also makes it feel a little different from the usual hot hatch formula. It has more of a compact sports sedan look, which is actually pretty rare now. Most brands have either moved away from this kind of thing, or made their performance cars much more expensive. At the back, the i30 N Sedan is even more obvious. You get the rear wing, sporty bumper, diffuser-style lower section, and twin exhaust outlets. It is loud visually before you even start it. Under the bonnet is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder petrol engine. It produces 206 kilowatts of power and 392 Newton meters of torque, which is sent to the front wheels through either a 6-speed manual or an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic. Hyundai claims the dual-clutch version can do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 5.3 seconds, which is properly quick for a front-wheel drive sedan. But the numbers are only part of the story. What makes this engine work so well is the way it delivers its power. It has a strong mid-range, it builds boost quickly, and it gives the car that punchy, eager feeling you want from a proper performance car. You do not need to be doing ridiculous speeds to enjoy it. Even at normal road speeds, it feels responsive and alert. And because this is an N car, it is not just about the engine. You also get an electronic limited slip differential, adaptive suspension, a performance brake package, an active variable exhaust, and a full N mode system that lets you change the character of the car. The sound is one of the biggest reasons people love the i30N. In normal mode, it can be fairly quiet. You can leave early in the morning without annoying the whole street, but switch into Sport, or N mode, and it becomes a completely different car. The exhaust starts to burble, crackle, and pop, and with the dual-clutch auto, you get those sharp upshift sounds that make the car feel far more dramatic. It is not a beautiful engine note in the traditional sense. It is still a turbo 4-cylinder, so it does not have the smoothness of a 6-cylinder, but it has character. It sounds angry, playful, and a little bit ridiculous, which is exactly what a car like this should sound like. And the best part is that you can control it. Quiet when you need it to be, loud when you want it to be. That split personality is one of the biggest strengths of the i30 N Sedan. On the road. This is where the i30 N Sedan really starts to make sense. At normal speeds, in its softer settings, it is surprisingly easy to drive. The steering is light, the suspension is comfortable enough, and the exhaust can be quiet when you need it to be. You could absolutely use this car every day, but the whole personality changes when you press the N button. The steering gets heavier, the throttle sharpens up, the gearbox becomes more aggressive, the suspension firms up, and the exhaust gets louder. It goes from being a fairly sensible small sedan to something that feels properly alive. The front end is sharp, and the car feels keen to turn in. It is compact enough to feel playful, but stable enough that it does not feel nervous when you start carrying more speed. The adaptive suspension is one of the best parts of the car. In the softer setting, it is comfortable enough for rougher roads. In the firmer setting, it feels much more tied down, although it can get harsh if the surface is not perfect. For most roads, a custom mode is probably the way to go. You can have the suspension softer, the exhaust louder, the steering heavier, and the engine response sharper. That is what makes the i30 N Sedan so good. You can set it up for the road you are on. And the electronic limited slip differential also makes a big difference. It helps pull the car out of corners and gives the front end more confidence when you are getting back on the throttle. But because this is front-wheel drive with 392 Newton meters of torque, you do need to respect it. If you go too hard too early, especially in the wet, the front tires can start to struggle. You can get some understeer, and hard launches can still bring a bit of wheel hop, but that is part of the character. It is not a car that does everything for you. It wants you to be involved. It rewards smooth inputs, good timing, and a bit of restraint, and that is what makes it fun. A lot of modern performance cars are incredibly quick, but they can also feel a bit distant. The i30 N Sedan still feels mechanical, playful, and connected. You feel the front tires working. You hear the exhaust. You feel the gearbox punch through the gears. It makes the drive feel like an event. In Australia, the 2026 Hyundai i30 N Sedan starts from $53,000 before on-road costs, with the manual and 8-speed dual-clutch automatic priced the same. The Subaru WRX is the closest rival on price and adds all-wheel drive, while the Volkswagen Golf GTI offers a more polished and refined experience, but usually costs more once on-road costs are included. The Toyota GR Corolla is the most powerful and focused option here, with all-wheel drive and more performance, but it also sits well above the Hyundai in price. That leaves the i30 N Sedan in a strong position. It is cheaper than the GTI and GR Corolla, more playful than the WRX, and still includes adaptive suspension, an electronic limited slip differential, forged wheels, Michelin tires, performance brakes, and an active exhaust. The i30 N Sedan may be getting older, but it still delivers where it matters. It has a strong turbo engine, quick dual-clutch gearbox, sharp steering, serious brakes, and one of the best exhaust systems in its class. More importantly, it feels genuinely involving. It is not just quick in a straight line. It gives you feedback, rewards good driving, and makes ordinary roads feel more interesting. There are faster and more refined rivals, but few combine performance, personality, and everyday usability this well for the money. That is why the i30 N Sedan still stands out in 2026. It may not be new, but it has not forgotten how to make driving fun.